smoke ready to go. Now goes in for a bit of a trade. Gets pushed back by that seismic shove. In the meantime, massive burst of damage there on the Songyu, and the heal will get used. Down to half HP. Do they want to contest this? The roam's coming through here from Kuro. TusiN now pushing in, gets the grand entrance, looks to pop up 2 of them, and they have to go ahead and peel back. Dragon's still going to be leashed, but now they turn in looking for the Kazakhs. He is going to get popped. Actually, no, manages to make it out with his life, and it's going to be first blood going over to aiming as he takes down Songwan. Dragon will leash back into the pit, and several members of Afrika are down to half HP, so they kite their way out of here. Out of there, man.
He's already used his smite. If he dies during the replay, that'll be awkward. It's a very nice engage from TusiN. Oh, this was the moment. It felt like the pivotal moment in the game, because Afrika aren't quite online. ROX don't have their 1 items either, but you think, if this is where ROX Tigers get that extra gold too.
Thank you very much.
We watched the replay. Songwan just walks over control vision. He knows that the bot lane is not going to rotate first. Call as you like. Takes away an Infernal. Watching Kuro, he's level 11, and we're going to start going all in here.
Here comes the charge, riposte there onto the stem, but Kuro comes around from the side. Lindong going to flash away. Stunk down to about half HP, and they're going to go in underneath the turret for this one. Jumps in, the Kazakhs is there to finish him off with the burst damage, and Kuro will be
taking turret aggro. We're seeing who's teleporting mid. First it's going to be Sion.
Seismic shove comes through, grand entrance out there from TusiN. They're going to go ahead and dodge out on the Sedge ult. He nearly falls, as does TusiN. The tongue lash flash forward there from Key. Does finish him off in the end as aiming goes up with the Featherstorm, but a bit of a misfire there, shoots it to the side, and will not be able to clear out the wave. It's going to be the first brick going over to the ROX Tigers. They win out in the end. Locally by Key. Trying to take away that Skull Crab. Will be able to do so, but the double pop-up comes in. Weaver's Wall comes through, but it's not enough to lock them away, and they might just be able to finish off the Tom catch. Big knock-up comes in as TusiN nearly goes down. Connection there from the Sedge ult onto Mowgli. Takes him down about. Go ahead and protect this for at least a little while longer, but now we're going to see a TP coming down here by the Dragon Pit. Abyssal Voyage coming in straight in on top of TusiN and aiming. Instant pop-up, but TusiN still might be paying for this one with his light. The Featherstorm is good this time around. Triple lockdown. Won't be leading. The lava is contained there in the mid lane.
He just wants us to despawn.
Love to stop this. Kuro roaming back over. Abyssal Voyage coming in. Rift Herald will be taken and picked up here by the Afrika Freaks, and now Lindorong has to get out of there. Gets popped up, gets piled on. The riposte comes in. Big seismic shove knocks 2 in, and Mowgli has to flash away. Kuro manages to get the kill on the Fiora, and now TusiN arrives. Grand entrance plus the quickness comes through, locks them all up, and Kuro finds a second one. Let's make it a triple kill. 20 minutes abandoned. The cause is going to be the question. 2,000 piercing arrow is
Songyu needs to damage it over the wall. Now they don't have vision.
1,500, it's going to get taken. Smite comes, spawns by the Afrika Freaks, who turn it all around right off this play, initiated by the ROX Tigers.
And you thought that perhaps be the moment for Afrika to go too far into the things, but ROX start to fight. And when the shove comes, so you first thought is, this is going to be the fight for them. But as you're watching the fight, huge engage from TusiN. He gets all 3. Comically massive is the amount of momentum they get from TusiN's chain CC. And while he didn't have the damage, he sounded like he was very upset about his order at a restaurant rather than actually doing anything else.
Oh, it's going to be a lockdown coming through on Kuro, but he's going to go golden. Oh, whips.
TP plays. He's gone over to Ignite in the late game, Achilles, saying, who's going to enter lane against me?
Oh boy, here comes the pop-up. Key gets the Devourer, tries to keep him alive, will flash away and get the spit out there for Songyun. Mowgli leaps to the side to keep himself safe, but takes that piercing arrow to the face.
They're waiting for this ult to actually time out. This Sion is just so robust that it's hard to make things happen.
Yeah, pretty much. But, well, that's going to be the engage coming through here from TusiN. He wants to make something happen. Someone will go ahead and flash away, but Kuro is just chasing in so deep, and they will be able to finish him off as everybody just flashes over into the red pit lava as well, taken down as aiming finds a double kill.
Predictably, Lindorong, nothing the poor Fiora can do.
Not a damn thing indeed.
Even after the change that comes on 8.5, they push in, they want it, it's
TusiN's going in, but he's not going to find the pop-up, but he does have the quickness, and they lock down Songyun, immediately deleted from the fight. Now Lindorong has to go ahead and flash away, barely any HP left, but the Guardian Angel's still available, but he does not.
Waiting for TusiN, honestly, to seize the day and make an initiation, because that's going to be the game. There it is.
And there you go. He goes in, gets the pop-up, gets out of there with the quickness as well as Key falls down to about half HP. Kuro goes golden with his Zhonya's, keeps himself alive, but is still locked in. He jumps away with the ultimate, manages to stay in here for at least a little bit longer. Won't even finish off the turret, but they do sacrifice Keen. That's why he's the one sitting outside the pit here. Mowgli will go in, has the smite, they take it away. TusiN dashes over to safety. Well, Shelly's looking pretty big.
Being escorted.
Disruption comes down, double pop-up goes through, Songin gets chunked down to half HP. Big root in on a Song1, the Devour comes through at the last second there by Kitty, help keep him alive, but Kuro is sticking right on top of him like glue and finishes him off. Flash away from Linderong, will be able to hold on for the Guardian Angel here for the moment, but 3 inhibitors going to be going down inside the base of the ROX Tigers.
And Shelly's still
Shelly
going.
is still firing away, working it down those Nexus turrets. And I don't think there's anything that ROX can do. 37.5 minutes on the clock. Linderong will get popped out of the Guardian Angel. Weaver's Wall in desperate times here by Lava to try to stave them off, but it's just not going to happen. The Nexus will go down as Afrika Freaks claim game number 1.
Really clean from the Afrika Freaks, and now after the loss to MVP, ROX Tigers are staring down a potential 0-4 week. Such a big patch change, feels like a change in the game. And for the side of ROX, they seem underprepared on the first day, and then here a bit muddy. They overthought their final pick on the red side, tried to pick for lane with the Fiora, but didn't really have a plan on how to leverage what Fiora can bring, and Fiora ended up being a burden rather than a benefit for the side of ROX Tigers. So gonna have to go back to the drawing board. Teams like SKT and KSV will see a performance like that and see it as a lifeline, because the playoff race is still not over.
Nope, certainly is not. ROX Tigers, they need to have a turnaround performance in game number 2. Otherwise, other teams going to be licking their lips saying, you know what, that is a juicy target that we can take out and try to climb the standings even further. Afrika Freaks, though, got to be feeling pretty good, taking that win quite handily, even with Mowgli starting in the jungle. 3rd game of the season, I believe, for this guy, and still looking pretty darn good when it comes down to the Kazakhs.
I would say he had the lowest influence of any member on the game, but he was clean. He didn't make mistakes, and that is something to compliment a player who's not played a lot. We'll see if they actually do introduce any of the substitutes in game 2. Maybe Kramer will play on Kramer Day, but no enforced changes. This was very much a team victory for the side of Afrika.
Yeah, overall, very clean from everybody on the side of Afrika, outside of maybe Aiming's one Featherstorm that he botched there in the mid lane. But he more than made up for it in the bottom side of that 3-man route. But it's ROX Tigers who really have to put their heads together and try to come up with a solution to the problem that they've been presented with. And we're not going to know if they have it until we go through the draft here for game number 2. We'll see if they can take us.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Secrets and forbidden bliss, can't stay still, don't stop that thrill. My bones crave your skin, temptation within, mistakes ignite the silence. Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating.